having gas on yours. I guess I'm live. Yeah, I spill gas everywhere, so. So is that all right? Just scoot over. There we go.
Well, the phone looked like it was pointed that way.
Wow. All right. Can everyone hear us? So we have a new microphone. A lot of folks here have been yelling at me because of the sound. So there's a pretty expensive microphone on this. Can you guys hear us good? Hopefully this will solve everybody's issue with the wind. He said quiet. Sounds good. Well, turn your volume up, Muckfoot. I'm sorry. That was probably... Sounds great. Can't hear you. No. Hello. 10 by 10. All right. Hear you just fine. Barely hear you. Turn up the volume. All right. We're just going to go with that. Lindsay has something to tell you guys. And this is how we're going to start it out. So
we are going to be covering 21 cases in 13 different cities, 55 hours of driving just to city, 3,548 miles, and we are going to be doing that in 35 days.
That's a lot. That's a whole lot.
Yeah.
With that being said, places are going to be included in Tennessee, Ohio. Go ahead.
We are hitting up Tennessee, North Carolina, Virginia, Pennsylvania, Ohio, Indiana, Kansas, Arkansas, and Mississippi.
Well, some people say they can hear us, some people say they can't. I don't know what to tell them. I try to do my best. So, wow, a lot on the road. You're procrastinating on the trip.
What?
Somebody said you're procrastinating.
Nope.
Some people say they can't. Okay.
Well, unplug it and see if that helps.
Move closer to the mic. How about we just take it off?
I say unplug it and see if that helps.
All right. Well, that was...
We can try it.
Use your outside voice. I'm not going to sit here and yell.
Maybe you need that app. You know what I mean?
Does this sound better? Much better. That's much better. Loud. Okay. All right, cool. Well, we'll have to figure out what's going on with the microphone. I'm sorry about that. So
You might have to get that app.
Yep. So just say what you just said. 21 cases, 13 cities, 35 days, 55 hours?
Of driving.
55 hours driving and 48 miles. That's a lot.
Mm-hmm.
All right. All right, we're good. Thank you. So we're coming to you to let you know where we're going, why we're going there, who we're searching for, and there is some certain cases that we're going to leave off just due to the fact that the individuals that were involved are no longer in jail. So easily put.
So we have 3 different cases in North Carolina. Jeffrey Carter, Brandee Capine, and then we are returning to the North Carolina trio. It's a trio of men that went missing back in 1982. We have 3 cases in Virginia. Robert Long. There's a couple, Andrew and Sharon Redmon, and Brian Breeden. We have 4 cases all in one spot in Pittsburgh. And we will be returning to Ohio for Karen Adams. We have 2 cases in Indiana, Bunnie Schultz and Donald Stofko. We have 3 cases in Kansas City, Kansas, so we'll be returning there. We've got some more places to search, suggestions and requests from law enforcement. After that, we are going to Arkansas, and I'll circle back to this in a second. And then 1 case in Tennessee, Matthew Garrison, and then we are returning to a case in Mississippi as well. As far as the Arkansas is concerned, the reason we are going to Arkansas is for Eric's race. Eric is participating in, it's called Big Sugar Gravel. It is the Super Bowl of gravel racing. It is like 106 miles of riding a bike with no one chasing you. So we're going to be there for that. His race is on Saturday. On Sunday, we will be hosting a meet and greet in Bentonville, Arkansas. We would love it, if as many of you can make it as possible. Just to, for us to say thank you. It's an opportunity for us to get to meet some of you. So again, that'll be on October 23rd in Bentonville, Arkansas. We are looking at different parks and recreational areas right now to actually host the meet and greet at. So
with the RV, a lot of people has seen last month we went through a lot with the RV. I think that I have gotten everything repaired that needs to be repaired to continue our journey. Like I said, there was a lot of bad words I used to try to get the coil packs and the spark plugs out, but we were able to do it. I just knew that it was going to be a bigger job than what I wanted to participate in, because I don't have the patience to try to get in the little areas in the motor. We did it. We got it done. It's running better than it ever has before we even got it. There was a brake issue. We did get the rotor change and the caliper. Still didn't fix the issue. We were in Indianapolis and my tire was smoking. So there was a way I bypassed it for a little bit. Got home. We were able to get the other hose, and I'm going to install that tomorrow. Hopefully that fixes that issue. Other than that, that's what we got going on with the RV.
I did see where somebody had asked what our oldest unsolved case is right now. So Harry Milligan from Iowa has been missing for 38 years, and then the trio of men from North Carolina is 40 years. So those 2 are our oldest. I think everything else is going to be 20 years, and most of them are within the last 10 years, I believe.
What we're working on or solved?
Unsolved case.
Unsolved, okay. Also, if you guys don't know, little Missy over here is now a certified diver. Congratulations.
Thank you.
I am super proud of her to do that. I honestly didn't know. She caught me by surprise. They all caught me by surprise. And the bad part is Mermet Springs. Everyone knew at Mermet Springs but me. We came home. She eluded me for a week. I couldn't figure out what the heck was going on, which is fine. She's got her own life. She's whatever. I didn't really care. I was sleeping half the time because I'm exhausted. Okay, Fat Rob, I got you. So when we got back, Tanner wanted to do some diving, so they kind of kept me busy with Rebecca and Tanner from, Turtle Boy. And the next day, or 2 days after, it was a Saturday. This last Saturday, they had me come over to the to Mermet Springs, and if you'll check out Ride or Dive, Somebody has his link on there. You'll see my facial expression. There was a lot of emotions going on. Like I was kind of a little upset that she didn't tell me, but then I'm just glad it's over, and I'm glad that she is a diver. We've taken dives together now. I think we've taken 3 now. 3 altogether, 2,
4.
4,
4.
4 together.
Yeah. I've got 8 dives in, and 4 of them were cert dives.
Oh, that's right. That's right. That's my fault.
We did 2 more on Saturday.
Yeah, with Turtle Boy, and then...
Yeah. And then you and Eric and I did 2...
The next...
On Sunday.
So, pretty awesome. I don't know whose birthday it is, but happy birthday. I just seen Ventures with Ozark saying happy birthday. With that, if you'll check out Ride or Dive, he has the actual live stream on that. And then if you'll check out Ride or Dive again, you'll see that he has the first dives that Lindsay has done with us. She did an excellent job. She looks great in the water. The first couple dives, she was a little timid, but that's with any diver. After a while, she got settled down and she started having fun at the very end. So I am glad that you are a diver. She will be diving the stuff that I do.
Not right away. Well,
I've got to figure out if the situations are good and I don't see anything on the sonar that's going to harm her, because I can see a lot of trees. And if it's clear and not too much current, we'll start her out with Josh over there in Ohio. Josh.
New.
Josh knew. So Josh, hopefully will, I know the Ohio River there, and it's like crystal clear whenever we were up there. If the conditions are good, she's going to dive. So.
I do want to say thank you to all of you. When Jacob posted his live video, when Eric posted his, there were a lot of congratulations. So thank you to everyone. Eventually, I will, try to get around to saying thank you personally. And thank you to Mermet Springs. Thank you to Terrence. Thank you to Eric for supporting me in this venture. And he was all about it. He was like, yeah, done, go. So thank you to Eric and, my family. And thank you to Jacob so he's pushed for this for a long time. And I never didn't not want to do this. It was always kind of I just felt like I was better suited on the boat. So, but, I feel confident and comfortable, being down there with Eric and Jacob when we dove. I know in the real world it's much different, but I still, believe it or not, I'm in very capable hands. So, even though I give him grief. With her getting certified, it's going to be fun just to, take some dives. I actually have a spot that we're going to dive in one of our cases. Super crystal clear water. It's like 30 feet deep, 20 feet deep, somewhere around there. It's going to be a really good dive. It's at a lake, so we can just drop anchor on the boat and drop down on the vehicles of question and check it out. Can I say something really quick?
You can say whatever you want.
Okay, so this is totally off topic. Rebecca and Tanner, Turtle Boy, helped keep this all a secret. They knew about it, and they helped kind of keep Jacob at bay. But I also want to say congratulations to Tanner for hitting 1,000 subscribers. That's absolutely incredible. If you guys haven't checked out Tanner, go to Turtle Boy. It's Turtle and then Boy is BOI. Tanner is really big into environmental cleanup and making sure that everything is better than how he found it. So if you guys are able to, or if you haven't yet, definitely check out Tanner and support him. He's an incredible kid. Super, super fortunate to know him.
We, as a lot of you guys know, the reason why we're out there able to help these families and we're able to do what we do is because of your guys' support. With some of the funds that were put in, we were able to get her a cylinder, and a new wetsuit. We still got to buy the regs, and we're going to get her set up. But as of for right now, she's got Eric's gear that she's going to use when Eric's not with us. So she fits in it just fine, and everything's good on that. But I want you guys to know that your funds are being used for Lindsay on getting her equipment. They're used for this RV and funding this trip. So thank you guys for all your support, all your donations. I do see Indy McDuff. She donated $10. Thank you so much. That means a lot. New member Chris McIntosh. Thank you. That's really awesome. Becoming a member is a monthly donation, and it does indeed help in the future on the stuff that we need. There is also some huge news. I have been biting my nails. I have wanted to scream. I've wanted to say hallelujah. I wanted to do a lot of things. I've got something to tell you guys. There is a certain person out there that found it in their heart to believe in us and believe in what we're doing. They have seen our struggles from the beginning. I guess you can call her my fairy godmother, or our fairy godmother, or something. We have an announcement that Team Waters up in St. Louis, we are going to go pick up a 22-foot cabin cruiser down in Texas. Has air conditioning, fully loaded, fully rigged up, sonar ready, road ready, water ready, with a 200 horse Yamaha on it. I can't believe it. It's amazing. I'm still in shock. That's what it looks like, guys. No more carp jumping in the boat.
Which I dive very well with the fish.
Did you guys get to see that? There's something else. This boat also comes with a little buddy. Team Waters makes a little buddy. You guys seen in my channel, and I did a short on it where I threw it out. That remote control boat also comes with it. So we have the big boat and the little buddy. Guys, we're fully rigged up. We are ready for what the world has to, or the water has to give us. So thank you, D Jelly, for the donation. I don't know how to, I'm not going to say that name. Moel Bona? Boan. Thank you. Gail Harris, thank you for becoming a diver. Null and Void, thank you. Now, so what we're going to have to do from here on out is, yes, there's going to be some modifications done to it. I've already talked to Dennis from Team Waters, and he thinks, well, we need another seat in it. It's only got one seat. So we're going to do some modifications. They're going to work really close with us. While we're on the road, they're going to work on this boat for us. He's going to switch the sonar out of the little buddy. He's going to replace all the batteries, make sure that that is ready to go, and everything's working with the controls and stuff. I'm just so amazed. Nancy D, you need to get your own girl gear. Yeah, $50 donation. Thank you so much. That's awesome. We do have it on the website. It does state on there what it's for. There's a $5 donation link on there. I would really appreciate if you guys would help out. We are going to continue to get her trained. It's going to go through her training, and it's also going to go for her gear and this trip. So everything you guys do. I
think I saw somebody said, like, why are we getting Team Waters boat? Or
we're not getting Team Waters boat.
Or getting, why are we getting it from Team Waters? So it's not their boat. It's one that they had crafted and they had made for Equisearch.
The RC boat is Team
Waters, and then but Team Equisearch is selling their search and rescue boat, it's right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Or is it Texas EquiSearch? And it included a little buddy. So we're not.
That was my fault.
Yeah.
I said that wrong. It's not coming
from. I mean, in a way, it's coming from Team Waters as far as they're making sure that it's good to go, that it's everything, it meets our requirements or our needs and stuff for searching. But it's not theirs. They are still very much.
I think this is just an individual that's selling the boat.
Is it
actually?
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I don't know exactly how that went down, but I do know that we are getting.
Yeah, it's not.
Regardless, we're getting this boat, and I am extremely happy. The person's actually driving down with a certified check today, due to the fact that we're leaving on Friday to pick it up. So, with that, we're gonna. I got slapped. Somebody told you to smack me?
Liz Bradshaw. She's always like right on it.
The RV will pull this. Like I said, the RV is stronger than it ever has been. We were able to push the RV up hills. It actually accelerates instead of decelerates uphill. Yeah.
It's better. It at least maintains speed.
Well, it used to only go 60 floored on flat ground.
I mean, we're not like, going up hills hitting 90. Like,
if I can, I will. Regardless, and Josh got to experience what? The fact that I had to put it in reverse and drive all the way back down a steep hill just to get back up it. Yeah.
So somebody had asked about Turtle Boy joining us. So Turtle Boy he's a freshman in high school. It is something that he's interested in. It's something that he would love to help. However, I think it'll be up to him, and it'll be up to his mom, Rebecca, as far as, him coming out and joining us. But I think right now everybody's kind of in agreement that, like, what we do can sometimes be kind of dark and devastating on the heart. So if we can protect him from that.
Yeah, I'm not going to put him.
But when he's older,
he would be able to handle it. I just don't want to put that on him right now.
Right.
Like I had taken him out on a search, and it didn't feel right to me. We had a great time on there, just getting to know him and bringing him onto the channel. But I just don't feel it's right for him to do it right now. Whenever he gets old enough, he wants to do it. Great. Ruth Ann Robbins, thank you so much for the donation. I want to give a special, huge shout out to Ringo for letting us use his boat, and we're still going to be using his boat for this trip, unless the boat is not ready. The boat right now is getting repaired. If it's not ready, we're taking the big boat out. For Lindsay's diving gear. Thank you, Jerry. Coke? All right. Is there some things we should protect them from? Yes, exactly.
And again, Turtle Boy is very well aware of what we do. But there's a difference in knowing what we do and actually
seeing it firsthand,
doing what we do. And it's not that. And again, it's totally up to him and his mom, Rebecca, and when they feel he's ready for it. It's not like, oh, we're not going to do it until he's 18 or 21 or whatever. Like, it's not like that. It's when he's ready. When he is as ready as you can be for something like that.
So with Team Waters taking us down there, the reasoning is it's one of his friends. It's one of his buddies. So he's going to take us down there. We're going to put it in the water. We'll test it out. If you guys want us to do a live stream, if we got signal, would that be something you guys would be interested in? I'm super interested in showing you guys this. It's supposed to be a bigger boat, bigger than the Team Waters boat, the big cabin cruiser. But it has an air conditioning and it has a heater. We suffered last year. I don't care what anybody says. We were out in that weather and my beard was freezing.
There were some colder days. But at the end of the day, like, even if this boat, this opportunity wasn't extremely graciously presented to us, we would still be out there in the cold and heat. Like, that doesn't change.
Nothing stops us.
If we have to use the little boat versus the little buddy, if we have to use the inflatable, like, we will still be out there sweating or freezing to inflate it. If it comes down to diving in cold weather, like, Jacob's still gonna dive. I'm not. I don't have a dry suit. Eric and Jacob would still. That doesn't change.
Somebody said, would the bigger boat keep you out of shallower waters?
Yes.
The draft isn't too bad, but yes, it will keep us out of the 2 to 3 foot water. Well, the 1.5 feet. But I'm going to tell you right now, most of that area, you're not going to find a car that would be sticking out of the water unless it's completely silted in. Now, I do know that they found vehicles where the cab was just sticking out in the shallower waters. For that shallow water, we still have the inflatable AWP boat, we still have the scout boat, and we also have, now we have the little buddy that we can throw in that type of water. It's not going to stop us. We're still going to have the inflatable boat inflated in the back of the truck, or in the back of the boat, like we've always done. We're not going to not search a spot because we don't have the correct boat. We always have the correct boat. We have more now than what we ever have, and I'm super excited to say, hey, we gotta check this pond. Let's throw the little buddy in there real quick. Throw it in there, do. Hey, Josh Cantu, how are you doing, buddy?
I've been waiting for you to stop talking.
Sorry, I'll shut up. I'm excited.
Just kidding. I just wanted to say thank you to Josh because he's, congratulations,
Well,
a long time ago.
Josh did?
Yeah, so thanks, Josh. Josh is going to be next.
Yes, Josh is going to be next.
A lot of people have asked, what cases and where and all that. After the video's over, I'll make sure that it gets put in the description about the cases that we are working, and what state. Please forgive me, but I will not tell you what days we are going to be there. We've talked about it before. It's not that we don't want to meet each and every one of you, and it's not that we don't want you to be there, but that family comes first in that moment. And I don't want that family to feel like they're,
their time has been cheated from them.
Well, and I don't want them to feel like their loss is on display.
Yeah.
So they come first, but the reason that they come first is because all of you have supported us and allowing us to help these families. So please don't think that that you are not wanted at all.
Yeah, we don't want it to feel like a circus out there also.
We just want to make sure that, we're giving our time and attention to those families. So I'll put, I'll make sure that, the states and the cases are on there. But we will have that meet and greet in October in Bentonville in Arkansas.
So there's the teams out there who do this. I mean, Jared has done this and told you the cases, but we never told you the time. And the reason why we do that, just like she said, there's been times where people found out where we were and they come and visit us, which is fine. I'm okay with anybody coming and saying hi. But that 15, 20, 30 minutes that we spend talking, I could be at a different pond searching, so.
Yeah, we just want to make sure that the family knows that they're our priority. But again, they are our priority because all of you have supported Jacob in all of this. All of you have believed in him to continue to allow him to do this. So what you guys do is
phenomenal.
Not unnoticed in the least bit, I promise.
There's a lot of advancements that we've made in our equipment. There's a lot of things that we have changed. And it's because of you guys watching and sharing these videos. Not even the monetary donations. It's just the fact that you guys believe in us, which is awesome. Helen Champagne, thank you.
Helene.
Huh?
I think it's probably Helene.
Helene?
Yeah.
Seawolf, what's going on, buddy? Jeff Heslop, I want to say thank you for being a mod, and I want to say, you know, thanks to every one of our mods. Trinity was on here. She said hi, but I don't think you heard her or seen her.
Oh, I missed it. Hey, bestie.
I'm sorry for going to leave and coming back to... It's whatever. What? That's fine, Cooper. You know what? I'll just do you a favor.
You can just do, you know, just...
I don't care. Just take them off. That's fine. To each your own, buddy.
Mm-hmm.
There's a lot of things that we're doing that are helping these families. And I promise you,
Thank you.
on everything, I do the right thing, and we're always on the road helping families. And I don't stop until I find them. I haven't stopped yet. So I guarantee you I'm doing the right thing. I spent a lot of time away from my family. I don't need stuff like that.
Somebody asked if we've thought of a name for the boat yet. It's one of those
Actually,
things,
no.
You gotta be in the moment. You gotta know the boat before you can name it. Just like I named all my vehicles. Like, you gotta ride in it first. Like, I had to ride in my truck now, and then I was like, this is a boy truck. His name's Roland. It just has to come to you. You can't predetermine those things.
Thank you, Jennifer, for the nice backdrop.
Is she in here?
No,
Oh, dang.
but I want to say thank you because, like, that's a pretty cool backdrop. Thanks, Mom, for the idea.
So,
Name it the Mermaid?
Kirsty...
Mermaid Queen?
Kirsty Martin, who is a sensational support system for me, even, asked if we had replaced everything from when we had gotten burglarized back in, was that March? And I think we are finally whole as far as we have everything we need. You know, we've got the camera back, and we've got, you know, we've replaced, you know, the memory cards and the GoPros, the dive lights. I think we are whole, with the exception of one thing, but that we can take care of that. I'll get that whenever. But we don't know what happened. We never did, you know, nobody ever followed up, but we are whole, and that's all that matters. So
The insurance paid, and we were able to take the funds that you guys were graciously able to give us. We were, we're pretty much, we're there, guys. We're fully set. And I just want to say thank you again for that. Us going to get this boat is freaking crazy.
thank you, Julie, for the donation.
Yes. The simple fact of me being able to get in the boat, start it up, take off, and be comfortable while we're searching means the world to me. I do know that every time we got out on the boat, it was extremely hot or extremely cold. There was never one day where I was like, man, it's a good day to search. Never. It's just been like one thing after another. But yeah, it's going to be so much nicer to be able to sit in that cabin and search.
So a few, Seawolf, that's the only thing that I haven't replaced yet. So a few people have asked for a recap. We will be hitting up 3 cases in North Carolina. We have 3 cases in Virginia, 4 cases in Pennsylvania, 1 in Ohio, 2 in Indiana, 3 in Kansas. Eric has his race, and then the meet and greet in Arkansas, and then 1 case in Tennessee and 1 case in Mississippi. And I'll have those in the description following.
The comms are coming. We've got to take the.
Yeah, that's just it's not a process in a negative way. It's just making sure that everything that we have, you know, and just ordering it, because it's a lot of moving parts to the comm systems, as far as the full face mask, everything that we need above the water, everything we need below the water, and making sure that everything is right.
So there's 433 people in here and 423 likes. That's pretty amazing. You generally don't see that. It's usually half of whatever people are in here. So thank you. Again, Ringo and Czar, there's not a word that describes how amazing you are.
I love Kyle.
Like,
point blank, period.
And I love his family. I met all of his cousins and his friend, and it was pretty awesome. They were pretty amazing.
Somebody said, what is the little star medal down below? Do you have to be a member in order to view videos on channel? There's only a handful of videos that I think were members only.
Yeah, and that was just a live stream.
Yeah, that was from a while ago.
So generally, if you're a member, you can have early views on our videos. I personally haven't had any time to edit. I know I need to get an editor, but I don't want to spend that extra money on doing it whenever I'm capable of doing it. I'm getting the videos out as soon as I can, and usually that'll give you a day or two early on videos.
Shirley, thank you for that donation.
So thank you guys so much for being a member. It's beyond amazing.
And just watching is way more than
us,
I think we could ever ask for. So just watching and liking the video, if you can share it, great. But just watching it, being in here in these chats, you know, commenting on the videos, like participating and allowing us to kind of get to know you guys, that's more than we could ever ask for. So
I do finally have shirts of my own.
It's too bad you didn't.
I said, you know, Lindsay, it's pretty bad that we have shirts for sale. I don't even own one of them.
I got you 3.
So she got me one of the Love You Bye shirts. First one she showed me.
Oh, and I made a sticker for my.
I have the Chaos I Swear
Cylinder. I gotta put it on.
And
for right now, until I order one.
With your guys' donation, I was able to purchase a cylinder for her. And right here, purple to represent
for Garrett.
And then she's going to put a Love You Bye mermaid sticker on it.
Mermaid status achieved, finally. It only took
Curtis Eubanks, Mr. Curtis Eubanks, who is doing the coasters now on the website. If you guys haven't, you need to check them out.
It only took me 38 years.
What?
To become a mermaid.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh. Well, you're a breath short. But yeah, so Curtis is going to start doing. The camera just tilted.
Well, probably because you dropped the cylinder.
Curtis is making those sandstone coasters, which I didn't understand. Sandstone coasters. I didn't realize that they actually soak up water out of your cup holders. So we have those available.
We've had them for a really long time.
We've had them, but I didn't know the concept. I just thought it was just a pretty little cup holder thing at the bottom.
No, like we
I didn't know they actually absorbed water.
Somebody asked what the purple was for. The purple is for Garrett, my son. It's for Garrett. Garrett has epilepsy and cerebral palsy. Purple is one of the awareness ribbons. So we have lots of purple. I have purple ribbon tattoos and everything.
Curtis sent me some. All right. But yeah, that's all in chaosdivers.com. No sandstone. And then I think we've got some other things in the works that Curtis is working on. Curtis Eubanks is he is making the stuff. We're going to start doing a lot of the shirts through him. Just getting away from the Teespring type deal. But that's way in the future.
I don't have Teespring.
We don't have Teespring.
No.
Printify.
That's a
It
good
is getting
idea.
hot in here, but the air is too loud to turn on.
That's a good idea, Christine. I like that. I'm going to keep that in mind.
There's a mermaid sticker. You're welcome. Congrats, Lindsay. Everybody's telling you congratulations again.
So again, thank you everyone. And I'll have the cases and stuff in the description after the video.
So Asheville, North Carolina, we were actually. That was Ashland, wasn't it? That was Ashland, Kentucky.
That was Ashland, Kentucky. How close to Asheville, North Carolina are you going to be? If I knew a map, I would love to tell you. My geography is terrible. All I know is that it is North Carolina is that way. That's all I know. But I don't know anything inside. Thank you, Robin, for that donation.
Yes, Robin, thank you so much. A lot of people ask, you know, and we still get this every single time in the messages. How do we donate? She could tell you how we donate, and there's also, if the mods will drop some of those links.
So we have PayPal, Cash App, Venmo. There is also on chaossabers.com, right on the very front page, there's an option for
Her gear
donation.
only.
If you can write a note on there and you can specify and say, hey, I want this to go to gas, and it goes to gas. But right now, the funds that come through on that go towards the gear that I need, which I am more than happy to earn and pay for myself.
She's
But-
not grasping the concept that the money that she's earning, you know, this is something way bigger than me and her. This is a family of everyone, and if we can help you, we're going to. I try to do as much as I can, as much as we're capable, and then try to balance going on these trips and doing that. So we're going to get your equipment. We're going to get everything that we need. And, you know, if you guys want to, awesome. If don't, that's fine. Keep watching. That's all I ask. Keep watching.
I need a suit that looks like a mermaid. Actually, like I will say this. If I had my choice, all of my gear would just be black on black on black on black on black.
Nope.
If you watch the video on Eric's channel on Ride or Dive, you will see that my fins are pink and white. That is because Jacob said I had to have something bright colored.
I gotta see her.
So he can see me, like, you know, if we dive together or whatever. But if I had my choice, it would just be black on black on black, which is totally opposite of mermaid. But that would be my choice. But I'm not allowed.
All right. We're going to open this up for 10 minutes. Actually, we're going to open it up for 17 minutes till we'll make
14?
this an hour long. Why 14?
Well, that would be 8 o'clock.
Look at the time on the thing. You see where it says 43 minutes?
Oh, because we were late.
Yeah. Why you got to be like that for? We can't cheat these people out of time. Guys, if you have any questions, press QQQ. Answer. We'll try to answer as many questions as we can in the next 15-20 minutes. I just want you guys to know what we're going to be doing is going to be super difficult, super stressful. We're going to go there and we're going to try our best to bring these families home.
Are you ready?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Somebody said, do you guys use gear or suits that are more easily seen in the dark water?
Yes. We have reflective, and our gear, my dry suit's red. My fins are white. Like, you could see my fins in the darkest, nastiest water.
Mrs. Nolan Void, thank you for that donation.
Where's that throw rope at?
It was literally right next to you.
Seen a question.
Did you get... Okay, so Irish Outlaw Garage, thank you so much. That's who sent it.
I want you guys to know, when you see this on our Amazon wish list, I had thought very seriously about this. It's like, how can we keep ropes not getting tangled up? I still am a whitewater kayaker with a rescue rope. You put a buoy on this side, magnet on this side, as much rope as you want, seal it off. No rope can get you entangled. Pretty awesome. Thank you so much for, I have 2 of these now. Thank you so much. That is the reason why it's on the Amazon wish list.
Somebody asked if we had any plans to go to Canada.
We can't go to Canada.
So,
I won't go to Canada.
Jacob nor I are vaccinated. I don't have a passport or a real ID at the moment either. When we moved to Illinois, that wasn't something that was required. Now it is. So when I renew my driver's license, I'll have a real ID. But neither of us are vaccinated right now.
Get a hold of us, Chris McIntosh, on the bags. She said she can make those bags for us.
After Lindsay's equipment, are you going to fundraise for a new RV?
Guys, I have enough. Guys, we have enough.
The RV...
If the RV can drive and get us there...
It just needs TLC. That's really all it is. Like, it just needs...
The boat was something completely caught me off guard. We were fine with what we had.
So, somebody asked what towns we're going to be at in North Carolina. So, I was going to post the cases after this, but I think that you've asked that a few times. So, it'll be Moxville, Stokes, and Washington. Do I need to deep water certified to dive with you?
Who's that?
I don't know.
You don't need your deep water certification unless we're going in deep water. We go anything under 60 feet. I suggest and I do recommend that you have your training. Do not come to me and say, yeah, I'm deep water certified, and then I go down and you have a free flow and then I got to save your ass. It's going to be...
Jacob!
Just save your butt. It's going to make me mad. I harp very strongly on safety.
Yeah, any training that you can get, always get it. Always. Let me see.
I said that really quick and it just kind of slipped.
There was another one. Sorry, guys.
It's super dangerous, guys. If you go down at 100 feet and you're breathing super hard, you can have a free flow, which takes all your air completely out. And if you don't know how to manage that, you put the regulator on the side. I'm not going to sit here and train you, but if you don't and you come flying up, you're done. Like you're literally not going to be alive anymore.
So as of right now, this trip is a solo trip, but there's always that potential that we'll cross paths with, Adventures with Purpose or like Depths of History or any of them. So, but as of right now, this is the schedule that we are on. We kind of have it scheduled the way we do, so that way, 1, we can be there for Eric's race, and 2, I can be home for Garrett's birthday. Will you be styling the RV and the boat in the same wraps?
We have what we need on there.
It'd be nice to have that on the boat.
I will have the boat wrapped in our search and recovery dive boat with our Chaos divers on there, but it's not going to look.
Though it's on the RV.
Yeah, kind of like the same exact design that's on the RV. We're going to have that on the boat. Yes, I'm sorry, but not wrapped. I'm not full-fledged in wrapping this thing.
Like, just is it going to be the same? Is it going to match?
Yeah.
Eventually.
Yeah, once we get time to even stop and do something, that just putting that logo on the side. I don't need anything fancy. I don't need any. It would be nice. It would be cool. It would be awesome. But it doesn't help searching.
Let me see. Sorry, I'm just trying to make sure that I.
And I'm sorry about the gas. I ate too much. Mom's cooking was good.
So as of right now, somebody asked who's Jacob's second diver. So as of right now, if it's just Jacob and I on the road, Jacob is a solo diver. And then when Eric is on the road with us, he dives with Jacob. I can dive. I just won't be going in the current, that kind of thing right now. I've made a promise to Terrence, my instructor, that I would get additional training before I got into some of the more dangerous situations. If it's a lake, a pond, something like that, then I'll go down with Jacob. But it's Eric.
If there is a situation that I feel a little bit safer, I'm going to have her get ready. So if I need her, she can come down.
Will I learn to rig up vehicles? Absolutely. I did this with the full intentions of doing exactly what they do. I did not become a diver to dive, just at the quarry, which, don't get me wrong, it's beautiful, and I would love to go everywhere beautiful and just dive now that I've done it once. But I did this with the full intentions of doing what they do. And if I can't do what they do, then I don't want to do it at all. Which sounds terrible, but
somebody asked what is it that we need right now, which is a great question. I will be flat out fully honest with you. We are 3,548 miles. If you times that by the amount of gas using this RV, we need gas money.
And then same thing, kind of, as our wish list for just the RV, for the RV. We have an Amazon wish list. Jacob and I were actually just talking about going through and updating it, because you guys are so amazing and you've been able to get so much for us. So updating it, to put more stuff kind of for the RV, as we've gotten more equipment, that kind of thing, more organization things for us to have in here, just little things that we've found as we've had it now for almost a year that we're like, oh, that's something we could use or we could benefit from. So
I've been blessed with, my dad teaching me a ton of things in life. Dad's doing good, by the way. He's got an really nice electric scooter, doing awesome. But I've been blessed with the mechanical side of things. He's showed me a lot. And I've been around, like Robbie at Robbie's Auto. I've tore down a vehicle. I know how to do a lot of things. So that helps us not have to use so much resources. I just needed a place to do the work at that time because I didn't want to sit out in the rain. Don't forget though, somebody needs.
How do you cope with the fish? I love fishing. If you watch Eric's video, I was down there feeding a catfish that looks bigger than me. We swam with or dove with the paddlefish or
spoonbill and paddlefish.
They're huge.
They're about as big as I am.
Hunt. I can handle the fish. I can't handle getting knocked out by a fish. That's the part that I didn't like. And then somebody had asked.
Actually, Curtis, real quick on that. Curtis, you are correct. MSHA tape, duct tape, tie wire. If I can't fix it, it's not going to be able to be fixed. That's my coal-mining mentality. I was a coal miner for 12 years. Everybody knows this. I learned a whole lot from that. So
we don't necessarily have a particular gas card that we use. I think there's Visa gift cards that we tend to use for gas. And we have brought 11 people home as of right now.
I wonder if we could do that. I wonder if we could get
People can buy you Shell gas cards, and I think that's what they're asking.
To say, okay, this is for gas only, and then they can push the donate to just gas only. Not being able to use that card for anything else but gas. Can we do that?
Well, they can give you a gift card.
Oh.
That kind of thing.
Well, I just want people to know that that's for gas.
Question, are you going hunting soon?
I don't hunt, she does.
I do. If you're talking about hunting, it's almost deer season. I missed deer season last year. I'll be home this year. I'll be home just in time for rut. So I'm super excited about that.
Name the boat Carp Killer. All right, guys. So the carp deal, I know that it's funny and it was great, but guys, come on.
So, Tim said, I was so excited to see that Lindsay got certified. I can't lie, it actually had me in tears because Lindsay is so good at talking to families and us fans. I'm not changing my role necessarily. I'm just adding to it. Like, I'll still narrate the videos.
She ain't going nowhere. She's stuck with me.
So I'll still narrate the videos. I'll still, be on the live streams, especially if we're pulling a car, that kind of thing. Until I'm ready, I'll still be on the boat. I still talk to the families. That nothing's changing. All I'm doing is kind of adding to it. And that's mostly because you guys are amazing and you've helped out and you've supported, and so
thank you, Laura G, for that donation. So somebody said duck season or rabbit season. We don't hunt for those. I mean, I don't know. Maybe she may rabbit hunt.
I haven't rabbit hunted since I was little. So it's almost time for deer season here, October 1st, and then we'll be gone all of October, but I'll be home just in time for rut. So I mostly deer hunt and coyote hunt, which is why it's so bad that I couldn't recognize that it was a fake coyote.
So there's somebody that said, somebody said something about the flying Asian carp. They are Asian carp. That is what they're called. If you look it up, somebody argued with me on it on the comments, which some of those comments I may or may not be a little harsh on, but they're comments that are just ridiculous. Regardless, they're called Asian carp. They fly out of the water due to the fact that they get spooked and just because they can. It's a defense mechanism. They forcefully throw themselves out of the water and they hurt when they get hit. When you get hit. I had one hit me in the back of the head. Josh had his leg hit. Not Josh Hammond, but the other Josh. Thank you for the donation through PayPal. I appreciate that so much. That means a lot. But yeah, they hurt. They hurt when they hit. I got the back of my head hit. It hurt.
I bow hunt for the most part when it comes to deer. Somebody asked.
I got you, Byron. I have ride or dive. Yeah.
Somebody had asked, what is the process to get y'all to look into a missing person cold case? You can get a hold of us, whether it's on chaosdivers.com or Chaos Divers on Facebook. Get a hold of us, send us the case, and we'll look into it. The one thing is right now, it has to have a vehicle involved.
Not right now.
What?
Not right now. It has to have a vehicle.
It has to have a vehicle involved. So, we do have people send us other cases. We would love to take them all on, but it's just not something that we do. But just send us a message, give us the case information, and we're more than happy to look into it and see if it's something that we can add to our schedule. At some, obviously this trip is really tight. There's not a lot of wiggle room. Normally we try to schedule extra days so we can, but this one doesn't allow for a lot of extra time.
The reason why I aggressively said not now, it has to have a vehicle because the people I have pulled out of the river has hurt my heart so much that I don't want to do it anymore. Especially a child, I can't do that. I'll be done. I will quit. As much as heartbreak it is to tell people no, I'm not doing it. And I hope you guys respect my decision.
I'm pretty sure I've probably missed some questions because I was trying to scroll through and keep through, so I don't know what's the time say. 30 seconds.
Yes, Jennifer, one of our subscribers, actually made that for us. It was a surprise, or made it for me. Made it for us.
Well, that one.
And you got one.
I have one that says Nanny McPhee.
Yeah.
And then Eric got one, and your dad got one.
Yeah.
Eric got an American flag, like similar to your dad's.
Yeah. Marathon has a gas station. Not sure if they still do, but if you use their credit, I don't have credit cards. I will not own a credit card again. Just gas cards, just prepaid cards. I don't need credit.
Well, thank you, Renee. again, I became, you know, a diver because I wanted to. For me, and then I became a diver to help them. But first and foremost, it was for me. Jacob and Eric can tell you, I don't do anything if I don't want to do it.
No, she don't.
If I don't want to do it, I'm not doing it. So me becoming a diver really was truly for me first and foremost. And then, you know, how many children do you have?
So I have 2.
And I have 1.
Yep. I can't hardly read that. That's why I'm looking over here on hers, because my eyesight's really good, but I think it's just the way that the black on the white is. I can't see it.
I think your eyesight is not good.
There's a fly on your phone. Seen that, didn't I?
And again, thank you to everybody for, you know, for the congratulations. And I really did do this because it was something that I wanted. I think probably within the first month or so that I met you, I had said, what's it like? Like, just once, I want to go down. I just want to see what you guys see. Just once. And I think that was like when I first met you. And then I kind of just pushed it aside. And then this past April.
There's Trinity again.
Hi, bestie. I'm super excited to dive with Trinity as well. Her and I have already talked about that. Just so you know, I'm not keeping secrets.
There's a whole half of the United States that we haven't searched yet. Somebody asked if there was any states we haven't searched.
Oh yeah, there's a lot, and some of that will come in due time. Some of it we may never get to. We have a lot in the Midwest area, and the Northeast and the East Coast. So we kind of stay in this general area, but that doesn't mean we won't go farther. When I met Jacob, we could barely leave Harrisburg, and now we've been, you know, all the way to the East Coast and hopefully one day to the West Coast.
We have BP gas stations, and we always stop at truck stops. The RV is so big with the boat that mainly that's where we stop at, our truck stops. Plus we get to do the RV dump and stuff like that. I think mainly Love's.
Oh yeah, Love's. Any truck stops or anytime we need gas or food, one of the things that I look for the most is if it can accommodate the RV and the boat. So like when you see gift cards for certain restaurants, it's not because we just want good food. I appreciate good food, but it's because I know that just about everywhere we go, those parking lots are huge. Same thing with gas stations, Love's, Pilots, anything like that. It's just one of those things that I don't think people realize, that when I'm planning this trip, I have to plan it to accommodate a 31-foot RV as well as 20-foot trailer behind us. So
17 and a half feet. Who's counting?
well, the boat is 17 feet.
Well, with the motor and stuff. So yeah, regardless.
So
So there was a couple of things on there. Yes, we have Shell gas stations. Yes, we have BP gas stations. Anything on the East Coast into the Midwest on that side. There's some Wawa gas station. I don't know where that's at. So if y'all think that we have one of those, I don't know where those are at.
Arnold, one day we'll make it up there. Well, we were in Green
Somebody
Bay.
said they had beer, huh?
Yeah. So Arnold, we were in Green Bay, but that's because we were kind of broke down. So, again, quick recap. We will be hitting up Tennessee, North Carolina, and then into Virginia, Pennsylvania, Ohio, Indiana, Kansas, Arkansas, and then down into Western Tennessee, and then Mississippi, and then making our way home. We have plans to do all of this within 35 days. We don't have a lot of wiggle room. We are going to cover 21 cases. Any way that you guys help out is incredible. Never expected, but always appreciated. You guys allow us to be a voice for the voiceless and a representation for the family when they feel like they've kind of exhausted all their other options. So thank you.
There was a time in the middle of this where everything started breaking down. I spent over about $5,000 to $6,000 on repairs on this thing, and if it wasn't for a certain person helping us out, I would have had to quit.
We had several people.
Yeah, several come out to help. So to those who helped, thank you. I literally couldn't afford it. We exhausted our funds, our search funds. You know, some people say, well, why don't you just cut down on the people you search for? I don't want to do that. I want to help as much families as we can while we're capable of doing this. I think that's it, guys.
Again, we'll have everything in the description.
We went over 6 minutes than what we were supposed to, so you're welcome. Like how she...
You think you're me now?
Yeah.
Are you getting the remote viewing with the little buddy? That's something that are we getting that?
It comes with it.
Oh, I thought it just had it in there.
So the thing it has, I didn't even talk about that. The little buddy has, right now it only has 1198 monitor in there, but we're going to put our Hummingbird that fits in there. Dennis has to remodify it. Has to do some modifications to it to install that. But the receiver is on this tripod, and all we're going to have to do is get another Hummingbird 10.
So as of right now, no, we don't have that.
Yeah, you're right. I could take the one off the boat while we're using it and put it on there.
But we won't have the boat.
We'll get it worked out.
Right,
we got this.
No, but they were saying, does it come with it? So it has the ability, but no, it doesn't come with it. We have the capability.
We have the capabilities, and we can finagle our way into viewing it. But we have all the technology except for... There's something on me?
Yep. I almost hit it, but I stopped myself.
The fly?
Mm-hmm.
Stupid flies.
And it was just right there. Like
we have the technology. It's there. We just need to get another monitor for the transponder, and I felt that one. Well, that was loud. All right, guys. I love each and every one of you. Keep diving. It's not where to stop. I appreciate all your assistance, all your attention. Thank you so much. We can't do this without you. There's families out there that I'm going to say thank you for them to you guys, because if it wasn't for you guys, we couldn't help them.
If there is any questions that we missed, feel free to get a hold of us, chaosdivers.com or Chaos Divers on Facebook. Thank you for everything. Thank you for all of your support and me becoming a diver and letting me help them help families.
If we have a chance, I will throw out that live stream on the new boat, and you guys will take a drive with us out onto the water with Team Waters, and I think it'll be fantastic.
Somebody said, good night, Chaos and Mermaid Diane Phoenix. Love you both. Which is super fitting because our caricature is a diver and a mermaid. So that's fitting.
I think people have seen this. We got to get this laminated. But when we went down to Galveston, we took the time to have this done. I thought it was pretty cool.
Mermaid status achieved.
You know, it's pretty awesome having Lindsay as a friend like she is.
He doesn't mean that.
Huh?
Nothing?
It's pretty cool. We work good together, and I appreciate Eric for letting her come out with me, and I appreciate you being a dive buddy. If you haven't checked out Ride or Dive, check them out. Love each and every one of you, and I'll talk to you guys later.
Love you. Bye.